Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evelina and welcome to another video of mine. In today's video, I want to tell you all about learning languages and what has helped me with learning many languages. So I'm going to start from saying that I want you to know that you can learn any language you want. Remember that. Number one, set your mind into knowing that you can learn any language you want because you said so. Second of all, I want to remind you that I have learned many languages in my life. I am speaking English now, but I started studying German when I was 6 years old. I studied that language till I was probably 14. I was fluent at it. I also studied French for 3 years. I was fluent at it as well because I love that language. And then I studied English. That's what I speak now the most. My first language is Polish. And then I studied Spanish as well. I'm not fluent at it yet, but I will be speaking fluent. I'm telling you. So the whole point of a story is anyone can speak any language that you choose. It is not that hard, and I don't want you to think that it is hard. I want you to change your mindset of knowing that if you put your heart into it and if you consistently practice, you will get there. In here, I'm going to talk probably the most about Polish because I know a lot of you are on here to study Polish, but this applies to any language that you want to learn. So I have my notes. If I'm looking down, I have my notes right here. So there is no shortcuts in anything you want to achieve. There is never an elevator to success or elevator to learn a language. They did not built Rome in one day, so you gotta be patient with yourself. Also, what I mean by elevators, it's like there's no elevator to success or to learning a language. You do have to take a step by step until you get there, but that's okay. You have to enjoy the journey. That's the whole idea of it is enjoy the journey, enjoy and be patient with yourself. When you do speak the language, when you're learning the language, speak it out loud. I always tell you this. The reason is because you are going to hear yourself and you're going to get used to hearing yourself. So when you go and start speaking to your friend or whoever in that language, you're not going to be too shy. Even though if you're shy, I was too, trust me. I know how it feels, but the thing is, you need to speak it out loud so you can hear yourself. So when you go somewhere, it doesn't sound weird when you're speaking that language. So get familiar with hearing yourself speak that language. Next thing, whenever you are, I don't know if you're in Poland or in other country, when you see signs, and if you are with a Polish person or someone else, look at the sign, say it out loud, and if there is someone, ask how to pronounce it or ask what it means and memorize it. Or you can go on Google, put it in Google Translate from Polish to English or whatever your language you're speaking, English to Polish, translate it and remember, memorize it. Remember, it is a journey. It's not You're not going to go from 0 to 100. You have to go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Be patient with yourself, but also don't overload yourself with many lessons and many words. But whenever you have a chance, You have to be consistent. So if you are already in Poland or other countries, if you see a sign, if you hear something someone says, Google it and memorize it. That's what has helped me, because I was already in the United States. I didn't really speak that much English, but then every single day I would hear some words here and there, and then I would either write them down. You can have in a little notebook if that's better for you. You can do it in your phone. I think notebook is better. I don't know, maybe that's me because I'm like a little older and more old-fashioned, but I like to write it in a notebook. I used to do that. Yeah, so write it in your little notebook or just memorize it, or whatever that one word or that one sentence outside of your class, outside of your lesson, just memorize random sentences or random words. All right, next one, I've done this too. So I've been doing this, not right now, but I've done it a few years ago, and it really, really helped me. So I had a Hispanic friend, which actually I have a lot of Hispanic friends. I live right next to Mexico too, which I love, and I have so much amazing Mexican food, and I just love that culture and love the people. And in my head, I kind of feel or know that I speak Spanish, even though I don't. But anyways, so I had a friend, and what we did when I was studying Spanish is I think we did 30 minutes, but you can do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, whatever that is. I would say, okay, so you know some Polish, right? Or some other language. And then so I would say every day I would do 30 minutes Spanish only. It doesn't matter that you have no idea how to say it. Just imagine that this person doesn't know how to speak your language and you don't know how to speak their language. So therefore, you have to communicate somehow. You can, I don't know, do it as you, it just challenges you. It just challenges you to really think in that language. Because sometimes, I wonder if you have this. Sometimes, well, actually that happens a lot. So whenever you are learning a language, it's almost like the first thing that you are able to do is to listen, and you all of a sudden starting to understand. You understand that language, but then when she's starting to speak, you have no idea how to say it. But that's not true. You just have to challenge yourself. So I would do 10-15 minutes every day with a person, maybe on a call, I'm not sure, maybe this is your partner, maybe this is your friend, and just speak that language. Just try your best. Try your best. Honestly, the first one, it's not that easy, but the second day, the third day, I was like, you start thinking in that language. It's very amazing. And then you understand what they're saying. It's just hard for you to kind of pull it outside of you, but that's the whole challenge. You have to be able to speak. It's almost like working out at the gym. So, or working out in general. When you are watching a workout video, you're not getting any exercise, right? It's not that you watch a yoga for 30 minutes or you watch the cardio for 30 minutes, 7 days a week, and you all of a sudden are fit, right? Doesn't work that way. Same with learning a language. Even if you listen and listen and listen and listen and everything is in Polish or everything is in Spanish or whatever language you are learning, you have to speak. You have to get this out. So, and that's the best way to learn. Another thing, and many people always say this and recommend, and nowadays you guys can have, like, you have so much resources and tools. Listen to YouTube kids videos, or listen to Polish songs or children's songs or podcast. I mean, you can find podcasts in Polish even, or any other language. So you can find podcasts that you just listen to it. And the thing is, it's good to listen to something every single day, even though you're not speaking it. But the whole magic is in speaking it. So even if you hear something, and maybe pause it and say it out loud, or say it to the person, whoever that is, partner, friend, whoever that might be, say it to them. let them know that they can correct you. I mean, that's how we learn. Mistakes are okay. I mean, it's okay. It's okay to not be perfect. None of us is perfect, and we all are making mistakes. So I would let them know, hey, if I'm saying something wrong, just correct me. I'm learning, and they'll be more than happy to correct you. Also, if you are speaking to a lot of the times, I know this myself, when we go to a new country, you're shy, you're afraid that they're not going to understand you, but trust me, Polish people, if you go and you try your best to say dzień dobry, jak się masz, ile to kosztuje, they are going to be very happy to answer. They are going to understand you, even though we think like, oh, nobody's gonna understand that, they're gonna laugh at us. That is okay. Just remember that you are speaking another language, and maybe they don't. Like, many people do speak other language, but there are some people that like don't know another language, and you are putting an effort to learn another language. And I definitely feel like people, especially people in Poland, totally appreciate you speaking, even if it's just this much. I think it actually makes them happy. I think Polish people are very happy when they hear other people speaking Polish. And lastly, be patient with yourself. Trust the journey. I want to tell you, almost to brainwash yourself, meaning it's kind of like fake it till you make it, but I rather say like brainwash yourself of like, you know what? I got this. I speak Polish. I'm gonna speak Polish. It's easy. Brainwash yourself. Just tell yourself these things. Why not? Just try it. Just try to brainwash yourself. Now, of course, consistency every single day, but don't be harsh on yourself. If you don't get it, that's okay. Sometimes when you try to get something over and over and over, leave it for today. Leave it for today. Come back to it tomorrow. That's okay. Maybe today you're tired. Maybe your brain is already tired. Whatever that might be, leave it. Leave it alone. Come back to it tomorrow. It's okay. And tomorrow you might completely get it like that. So be patient with yourself. Be easy on yourself. Brainwash yourself that you know it. If you see some things in Polish or other language, or when you speak sometimes, also when you speak a sentence in your language, let's say you say something to your mom or your friend or your sister, try to translate this into Polish. Like, how would I say this in Polish? That works as well. Anything that is consistent will work. All right, you guys, that would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and let me know your tips and your tricks on learning Polish or any other language. Help each other out in the comments down below, because you guys all have different methods how to learn a language, how to learn Polish, and that is completely fine and that's great. And one method might work for one person and another might not work for the other. But as long as you share it down in the description box, in the comments down below, maybe someone can pick up some of your tips and tricks, and we can all help each other out how to learn another language. Remember, if I can do it, you can do it. We can all do it. So many people speak so many languages, and so you know it's possible. Trust yourself and be patient with yourself and trust the journey. Remember, they didn't build Rome in one day, and remember, there's no elevator to success, to learning a language. You do have to take a step, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 100. But it's okay. It's okay. It takes years. Honestly, I've been in the States for 17 years, and there's still things I don't know. There's still things I mispronounce. There's still mistakes I make in grammar, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, supporting, and all that good stuff. I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Do zobaczenia. Całusy i buziaki. Bye. Cześć.